Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, class. This is Professor Coyote welcoming you back to our Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4, our Ethiopia Prester John Blessed Nation run. Now, if you remember from our last class, our last video, mostly we did just kind of getting back into the swing of things and preparing for us to getting against Yemen here. Because what happened here is Adal was involved in this fight with Yemen and Najd and Hassa, and Adal was a loser on that thing. So Yemen dropped right here on Zelia and Hargeisa, sorry. And that's what we're going to look at here. Looks like we've got a pretender, sorry, a separatist that is sieging Zelia right now. And these are Adalan separatists, so I'm just going to sit back and let the Yemen catch on fire for that really quickly. They're still in a fight with Oman and Hassa. They're losing actually pretty decently, so we'll see how that goes. So in the meantime, we will have manpower just build up, and we'll do some work chest. We are now at 566. Admin's going to take a little bit to get to 6 since I had been doing the first 2 of our religious ideas, which will get right close to yearly prestige if I take the 3rd. Stability cost. So, we'll see about that. But I am cranking, it looks like 12 admin power a month, so we should power through that going pretty quickly. So, we now have another merchant free. Actually, we've always had another merchant free, but I don't think we can get into Alexandria yet. Looks like we get into Alexandria finally. So we'll see how that gets, because you can see the Mamluks are taking it in the cleaners. They're taking it in the shorts. At almost 70-point war score, so they are going to definitely lose Antioch. All the way probably down to Damascus. So probably this whole chunk is about to turn green. Although I don't know how their western lands are going, since they're taking it from both Ottomans. Oh, okay, so the Ottomans are just with Crimea and Theodora, so they're not with anybody else. That's like all there is either allied or probably vassalized. Excuse me. So, we're making good with Mogadishu because turns out, okay, so their Liberty Desire actually went down, but it's always good to see about that. Ajuran is still allied with Adal and Malindi now. Right there. So if I try to fight Ajuran by itself, Malindi might actually come up. Although there's Pate here that's still in the way. I think we're taking alliance. So at least improve relations with them. Right now, we're at full Diplo, so I can't really take on another one. As it is, we'd only be making 6. I'll look into that. That might be an interesting little issue that prevents Malindi and Ajuran from doing too much together. So I'm going to consider that. I will at least improve relations on them because I have the free slot with the Diplos anyway, so... Alright. So let's go on time here, see what we got. We do have... lands down here. So we've got more of our estate musical chairs here. Alright, so Agu will come under the control of the clergy, and everyone will be frustrated, and the clergy will be happy. Or... clergy will be unhappy. In fact, that might be what I end up doing because I can afford to lose 15 with the clergy. It'll take them down to 44, so they won't be underwhelmed too bad. And I definitely don't want to piss off both of them. So we're going to side with the nobility on that one. So we'll see on there. Okay. In fact, our general died, so... So apparently we were trading in coffee twice because it told us earlier that we were okay on coffee, and now we're trading on coffee again. Okay, so the Mamluks finally have rivaled us, which is frustrating. But yeah, exactly as I thought. They lost all the way down to Damascus. So that's going to be something to look forward to see if the Mamluks are going to look south to regain some issues, or if they're going to be a little bit neutered. Because their force limit's down to 25, and they're at, looks like 19-4. So we're just finally coming to be about where we can actually handle them, given the right... sorry, I keep saying a lot. Given the right times and the right ideas, we should be able to actually take them down. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so Yemen's having some more issues with those separatists. And we'll look at how they're doing. Okay, so Yemen's down to 10. I don't know why, if they're in the middle of a war, they're down to 10, unless they're about... Okay, so they probably might be just about to settle with Oman. No, never mind. Yep, they just settled with Oman. So they're actually... Oh, no, actually just cleared Oman, so they're still in the middle of the war. Those Adelan separatists we're going to have to deal with whether we like it or not. Okay. So let's nip them in the bud. Alright, they're cleared out now, so we can definitely see what we can do about the Yemeni land here. So that takes out about 1.2 manpower. Okay, so, but we're getting pretty good quickly returning here, so we're getting pretty good returns. The Saab is about to get converted. And Tajira will be converted, so having that double mercenary to, double missionary to make that quicker was actually probably a good idea, just for time's sake. Okay, so Hijaz. Alright, so it looks like... Let's pause here for a second. So Yemen is taking it out, is getting hurt. They're down to minus 13. And Hijaz is in that war too. They're down minus 17. In fact, Oman's kind of blown right through Yemen and taken some of their land out. Let's look again. Okay, so Yemen's 10 still there. I mean, they've been moving anybody yet. Gaul's down to 4. It's actually kind of fun. But we've got 2 years on them on the troops. Okay, let's see. No, we don't have a good rep. Korea anymore. We'll take them back and we'll see what the situation... Oh, excellent! 141 ducats for a gold rush. That's always a benefit with gold provinces there, even with the inflation. Oh, yes. 141 ducats. That's excellent. Okay, so our commandant died, too. Okay, what we can get out? We can definitely get... We can discipline or reinforce fleet. Let's go for the discipline. Yeah, we'll replace the commandant with another commandant. Okay. So let's take stock here. I could do a force limit of 20 even. We're making 228, so let's see. At 210.5, I'd probably end up doing 3 and 2, or maybe 4 and 1. 22 and 54. So I might... Okay, so doing another 5 will probably take us right to about the limit if I do another 5. You know, let's do that. Let's at least add... Let's just do 2 and 1. So that'll bring us to 18. Our manpower is hitting a little bit, but then again, yeah. Okay, so Yadalese are actually having some issues too. Okay. So we'll take a quick pause here. Get everybody together here in Morna. Actually, we'll get them all... I'm sorry, we'll get them all here in Ausa, because it looks like... Okay. So yeah, now we're starting to get fabrication from the Mamluks. It looks like they might be going a little bit south. So that might be something to have to look to. Okay, so we're here at 18. We could definitely take the Yemeni on our own, if it's just the Yemeni. If we declared war on them, Marwan and Heyjaws would go in, but Marwan's just a 5, so they'd just be a problem. Heyjaws looks like it's taking in the cleaners. They're at 10 themselves, but they're obviously busy. And on our side, we'd get both Makuria and Warsalongi, no problem. So Warsalongi could check Adalon there. I'm sorry, Marahan there, no problem. In fact, where is Marahan going? They're just walking around. Okay. So, I believe that's what we're going to do here. We're going to hit Yemen. We're going to take Makuria and Warsalongi, spend those favors. We'll take Zelia, and then go in further here. Because if worst comes to worst, I would at least... These two provinces will be our goal. And then maybe Muka. Maybe. Or at the very least I could take a bunch of ducats out of them. So we'll do that. Strike while the iron is hot. Let's hit that. Let's go to war. And let's go right in middle. In fact, we'll split in half. And we'll take both provinces right quicker to save on the manpower. Ah! Apparently, our boats don't know when to escape. Okay. Ah, we lost half of our trade fleet on that. Oh well. So we lost half the trade fleet. We're probably going to be pinned here on Zelia and Hargeisa. But that's fine. We've got more ports again. Okay. So we'll maintain the diplomat there. And Marhan itself is actually going to have some issues because they had natives to deal with. And Makuria, actually that's a loot. Yeah. Alright. So we'll slow this down. We've got a blockade, so we'll take the admin points. Because it's not like we're not making a boatload of them. Okay. And Marahan's going to be able to go back over the strait, but we're not going to. But that's fine. Because we've got a fort we can deal with. So I might be able to even get that going. Okay. So they're going to run. While we deal with the fort here. Unfortunately, we can't blockade it to get that extra speed, but cannons don't exist much right now anyway, so... Yeah. Okay. So right now it's just the waiting game. Waiting for Zelia to pop because I can't get to the straits. Which is just fine for right now. I really wanted just these two to get them out of Yemeni hands, so if that should... In fact, we'll just go the speed. Alright. Sorry, a bit ramble-tastic and fragmented sentences there. Alright, so we got the conversion going, and... Oh, now we can slow down. Oh, I thought we could. But we can at least take a new mission. So we take Rival Revival, or QQ. That might be an idea. Or Liberate Cairo. That might be the bigger issue. So I'm going to probably just punt for right now. Leave that there. Go back to our war here. We're 28%. Then I can swing back down and take Verder here. Oh. Alright. Okay, so we got an idea of what to do now, because it looks like Yemen decided to come in and hit. Alright, so we'll take the Yemeni, and finally Zelia can go out, so they can go into that fight, which is just perfect timing. We won't be able to stack wipe them, they'll go back over the strait, but they're going to go away, and we're going to take Marahan. Oh, in fact, works along he's doing that first. So, I'm just going to sit right here at Tajura, eat the Marahan's troops, with our full stack of 17. Nom 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 nom. And that's what they get for coming back. So stack-wise there, that's always fun. Warsalungi, I'm not sure if they're going to keep that province or take it over to me. Either way, it's fine. The province itself is kind of meh. Yeah, not able to do anything there. So I'll just mostly stay here on the strait, ready for it in case another group comes in. So, and meanwhile, our truth is where the doll has expired. So I'll probably end up taking them, swinging that, if I can swing this really quickly. We're at 17%. We're ticking up because we took the war goal. Okay, we're nowhere near. Yeah. So we'll need 15 points just to get those two. So we'll have to see how it goes. Okay. So mostly it's just speed up time. Woo! Okay, now you're on because of the truce. Yeah. It allows us to humiliate them again. Okay, so take the tax for making nobility happy or loses stability. And I think I will take the tax modifier. It sucks, but we'll only be losing, looks like 60 cents. 63 cents for, what, the next 10 years or so? 20 years. Ugh, that's even worse, but either that or... Yeah, so we lose the stability anyway. Ah, well. That's perfectly fine. In fact, let's check to see what the stability cost is. I could spend 200 of that, but we're close now to getting admin 6 that I kind of don't want to waste it on that. Okay, so we're 30% now. In the meantime, of all the bad stuff happening, we might actually get some good. Okay, so it looks like we're still not going to be able to get anything out of Yemen yet, because apparently they're frustrated or whatever. Apparently, right now, they'd only be up for white piece, maybe a couple of ducats. Yeah, but that's not what we want. We want these two. So, we're just going to sit on that for a little while. Let the war score tick up. Right, Marahan wants to piece out. They'll take oh, they give money and ducats. So you know what? We're going to take that out and say, hey, you know what? Sure, it's your own fault for allying with us in Yemen anyway. I will take down 10%, but at least that's a little more issues. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, but I just kind of wanted to have all my armies ready for in case we need to take care of things. Ah, well. Alright, so I got even more missionary strength going. So now it's just mostly the waiting game, seeing how long Yemen wants to take. They're still in our war. They're not in their war anymore. But at least at the same time, not only are we getting admin 5, but heck, we're even like having our manpower come back, so there's nothing but good for us in the wait here. In fact, let's see if we can pull them out. Yeah. More here. Let's see if we can pull them out, see if we can get a little... Aha! They took the bait! That's kind of what I was hoping for. Okay, so it's a fact. And yeah, they took the complete bait. They went all over the strait. Gets us a couple more war score. Lowers their enthusiasm. They're still not wanting to give us what we want, though. So I'm just going to have them stay here in Ausa. See if the AI is dumb enough to go, oh, sure. I will totally cross the strait. Herp de derp. But... we'll see. Alright, so it looks like Momluks are really starting to get ready to nail down on us. But luckily we've got enough defense here that we should probably be able to handle whatever they can throw at us. Especially since I have that force limit that's another 2. Alright. So, great. We can get our stability back to 3. You know, which is funny since we just almost had the admin power to get it back again. But, once again, free is a very good price. Alright. Now, we can get another 11 from the tick. So that's great. In fact, I think we're to the point... Yeah, we can get that. Heh, no. Well, it's always fun to see. Okay. So we might actually even be close to getting... You know what? Let's get a little bit greedy. See if we can get Securita out of them. We cannot get anything here. Because we cannot, and probably will not ever be able to cross the strait for a good long time. As it is, I already lost half my navy, so... Actually, let's look, because I did take some money. So yeah, we only need 6 more arguments to get this, get the island here. Which, you know, it's only 5 development for clay, but at least it helps us more with trade. So, you know, let's try for that. We've got nothing better to do. We're just waiting for the Mamluks to decide if they want to try and throw themselves against the Ottomans again, or if they want to try and gobble down the Red Sea themselves. Okay, we've got a little bit of Edrabari that's ready to split. Okay, so just sit and wait. Okay, Yemen was ready to try and say peace. Okay, so here we are. We are at the point where I could just take those 3 pieces of clay without any cash. There's only a little bit of aggressive expansion. Now, of course, the only problem with this island is I will either have to lower the, increase the autonomy to basically what's the point, or I'm going to have to start building cogs. So, you know what? Why don't we start doing that? So we'll start building cogs. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, see if I can just get a little bit of money out of it. So I'll ignore the peace deal. I'll just sit here a little longer. Okay. It's been a couple months now. So we got at least... Okay, and... Alright. So we can score... What, can't do the 30 anymore? Okay, we can score exactly 30 ducats out of him, which is enough to pay for 2 of those cogs, so you know what, that's fine. Yeah, 30 ducats will pay for exactly, well not exactly, but at least, 2 and 2/3 of the cogs. So we'll do that. I'm going to take a little more clay than we were originally thinking. I mean, there's no way I could have gotten Muka anyway. And then maybe I can start using Socotra here as a naval space. Alright, so we'll send that demand. And this will allow me not only to get a little bit more feeling better about here in the Horn of Africa, but I didn't lose any manpower on that. And so we'll be ready either to clear out Adal here or get ready against the Mamluks. So we'll take that. Get back to our map here. So it'll be great. Yemen's not going to like us now, and, you know, that's fair. I understand that. But that's where we're going to leave it here for today. We just finished off getting those last 2 pieces. I will probably just... In fact, why don't we just delete that castle? So, that's where we're going to leave here, class. We've got some brand new clay, a couple pieces that we wanted anyway, and a new potential naval area. In fact, we'll just start converting that while we're waiting on our new boats to be shipped. And in fact, let's wait on the conversion. Let's wait on the conversion. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Alright. So we'll start coring all those pieces, and then we'll start converting them as soon as it rolls over. So that's where we're going to leave it here, class. We just finished the first of probably many Ethiopian-Yemeni wars. We're here 1473, and we've got a good chunk. In fact, we got almost all of modern Ethiopia, except for, I believe, Harar is in modern Ethiopia. And, yeah, so we're going to leave it from here. And I hope you have a very excellent rest of your day. And with that, class dismissed.